guys, here we go. I'm gonna tell you a story today on this that you see here, an anarchy server. Well, it's not really anarchy, only by name. I mean, it wasn't really anarchy, and for a few reasons. I'm gonna list them. Look, this is where it all began for me. This was called Kelp Town. There used to be a kelp shop just here, and this mountain used to go right over to here. And this was a personal build of mine. This is the first Templar tower. Yep, because my faction on this server is, I mean, I'm just gonna use the past tense because of what I'm going to tell you today. And this was my faction's first home. My faction is actually Templars. Was Templars. I even have my Mark of the Templar shield here. And okay, it basically survived. This build mostly survived for like, I don't know, 2 weeks on this server. And it's meant to be full anarchy, but it's not really. Right now I'm not using any kind of exploit or cheat. I'm just playing it. I'm gonna show you the spawn, how it looks like. Oh, by the way, I haven't mentioned that. The reason I'm recording this is because this server is resetting today, which is quite unusual for an anarchy server, wouldn't you say? The reset. But well, for various reasons, the server is gonna reset just today. So, in order to capture this history that happened here, I'm just gonna I'd record it just for you guys, just for the convenience, just for my sake and the sake of everyone who's played on this server. Alright, so basically that's what spawn looks like. It's basically lava casts, like it looks like early 2B2T. Really, nothing to add here. I'd say most anarchy servers I played on look like this. Or, well, the early stages of them look like this. Oh shit, man. I think I just heard the wither. So, we're gonna scram. And I'm gonna show you where my base was at. Shit. I'm gonna show you one of the outposts of my clan, the Templars. And then we can proceed. Now, all you see here, I think it's partially mods doing, because mods are kinda abusive on the server. They benefit the players, they like their friends and shit, and they don't give a crap. They'll just hand their friends OP weapons. All the items, by the way, I have, all the stuff you see here, I worked for it myself. I'm kind of a cheater. I light cheat. I mean, I X-ray and stuff, but I don't use like combat cheats or any exploits. I sometimes Jesus on the water, but that's about it. Okay, that's spawn wall. I mean, on a real anarchy server, you would have people like patching it up, but there are so many holes you can come through. Okay, that wasn't one of them, but there are so many exits from the spawn. Actually, it's not really hard to escape. There's not much spawn killing happening here, as you see. There are only a bunch of people here. But it was cool, you know. It was cool while it lasted. And I'm just gonna walk my ass right to my base, and I'm gonna show it to you. The entire base, you know. I worked so hard for. I mean, not so hard. I won't show you the main base, just the Olympus outpost. I just have a feel for it. Okay, so it's basically a few thousand blocks to travel. It's a story time, I think. Okay, so basically, when I started on the server, I started playing because of my friend. Well, basically my friends told me, oh well, that there's this anarchy server. I think you might find this cool. And well, we played on it because we used to play on 2B2T, so I mean a bit. We're not like 2B2T vets or anything, but this server is and was, I'd say, and I think never will be anything like 2B2T. Even though it's advertised as one. Oh, this server, by the way, is Boffy. I like the guy personally. I think he's a charm. But having said that, I don't think this is really anarchy server. Just because, well, first the reset of the world. Second, mods abusing their powers, and I'm gonna give you a few examples of that. Okie dokie. So basically it's a wasteland between here and the spawn. I used to travel by my bone mare, but it died due to withers invading the spawn. So I don't care, I'm just gonna walk there. And I think we're gonna stumble upon some settlements. Or, yeah. I think this is the most typical build of a player here, like, this is what it comes to. Yeah, floating trees. Look at these barbarians. I would never do something like that. Oh shit! Okay, okie dokie. Okay, everyone had that, right? Like, it happens. Oh shit, the lag. Shit. Oh, basically, the world reset happens in like a few hours. But I think we're gonna make it. Oh, it's not gonna be a few hour long video. Don't worry. It's just, you know, people in the chat are arguing whether 114 is laggy. Well, I don't think it is really. Like I don't feel that. But okay, perhaps it is for like a server owner. What happened to the server, you will ask? Why is it resetting? Okay, first reason, like the official reason, is that the server was eating too much RAM, and for some what the fuck? There's like a giant laser like cut through all these trees or something. It looks like it. So basically the server was really RAM hungry, and well, there were people like both flying and entity speeding. So I was one of them. I have to admit, I was entity speeding. I wasn't boat flying because I didn't like it, but yeah, I've been flying like much on the server. Yeah, that was the cheat I used actually a bit when it was allowed, because no, oh, just let me eat my fish sticks. When it was allowed, because you know the history behind this is that there used to be things allowed on the server which would then not be allowed on the server like 5 minutes later. Like the mods used to give people power to cheat, then they would revoke it just like that, because why not? And you know that's really the problem. Like when you give like 14-year-old people too much power and they, oh fuck, there's a crafting bench. Am I fucking blind? Why am I even collecting this wood if there is a crafting bench right next to me? Okay, so oh, birch looks so nice on the boat. Like when you give people, oh shit, okay, that was a long ride. Worth it though. If you give people too much power and they're like 14 years old, I'm not saying everyone is like terrible at that age, but I certainly was. But I'm just saying, like people are gonna abuse it, you know. Especially Boffy gave like random people mod ranks, so there's that. And well, you can figure it out for yourself, I think. Okay, we're like quarter way there, so I'm gonna speed it up a bit. Okay, the story is they couldn't control the server really. There were multiple crashes. We had like a bot invasion. There were 113 bots, I think, crashing on the server. They were chat spamming and something. It was someone from inside the server, by the way. It was one of the players who caused it. I think the developer of the server, I think he said it. It had to be someone present at the server at the time of the attacks, of the bot attacks, and they were bartoning the spawn. They were doing some shit. Oh, did I just hear a bone mare? No, it's just a zombie. Oh shit, the phantoms go again. Okay, so I'm gonna cut them to pieces, I guess. Okay, so they couldn't keep the server together, and there you go. Ah, and then the server inexplicably upgraded itself to 114, and they couldn't manage it. And they wanted to revert it because originally the server was on 113.2. Yeah, so they wanted to revert it, but they really couldn't, because there are blocks in 114 which don't exist in 113, and well, they just couldn't cope with that, because it would be crashy as fuck if they reverted it after like even 5 minutes, because, well, people on the server. Oh, hello, son. Okay. Another reason I think is that Boffy is a channel it's a constantly growing channel, and guess how many people were playing on the server out of his, I think right now it's like 300,050 subscribers or something like that. Okay, I think. Oh, well, great. Hello! What the fuck? Okay, it didn't happen to me like ever on the server. It must be undergoing heavy maintenance right now. Okay, so what was I saying again? I keep losing track because this is the last day of the server, and I think much history goes along with it, with the demise. Okay, so yeah, so they wanted to revert it, but they couldn't, so they put up a vote. Basically, the voting was there were 3 options. One was to continue playing on 114, which was actually my choice because I wanted to keep my stuff, and I don't care what version it is, really. Even if I can't cheat, I don't fucking care. I just want to have fun with my friends, you know. We made a guild. I'd wager, like, apart from mods guild on this server, it was the largest one. Ah, and by the way, guess how many people played on the server, like, at its peak, after lags were defeated and crashes were defeated and stuff. It was like 30 people out of 300,000 subscribers. So it kind of makes you wonder, right? When, well, he basically, Boffy advertises his server in each video. I mean, it's in the description. You can basically check it out, his Discord, his server, and you can basically play on it. But there's an issue, you know, because he wanted to fancy, because basically what made Boffy on YouTube was the 2B2T videos, or 2B2T like videos. So basically he knew that his best strategy would be to make an anarchy server. But the problem with anarchy servers is that there is a player base which won't allow new players to join, because on anarchy servers you basically spawn kill players all the time, and you know, and you make their life miserable. If you're a veteran player, I mean, I wouldn't fancy myself a veteran player, but I certainly played a lot. But if you know what to do, and all those kids, all those noobs at spawn don't, well, I think you have an upper hand, really. And I think it's obvious, but you know, it's so hard to start on a server where you have all these powerful players spawn killing and chasing you, and even if you build something like close to spawn, it's gonna get griefed. Yeah, constantly the people in chat are constantly asking if cheats are allowed. I'm not even gonna bother with like a cheat client at this moment. you know, for the last day of the server in its old form, I just wanted to have some vanilla Minecraft experience. So no boat flying, no jumping, no nothing. I can't have an X-ray. It feels so weird not to have an X-ray on my Z button, you know. I'm just enjoying it again, you know. I feel like I'm descended on Earth from some planet or something. Like I have my superpowers removed, and I'm just Clark Kent right now. I'm not Superman. I mean, I have my gear, which is kind of okay. It's not my main. I think it's my main helmet. It's my main. Oh, those are not my main legs. Leggings, I mean. It's all in my ender chest. I think later I'm gonna show you some of my stuff. Yeah, the grand item removals, they pushed it for some time. Yep. They pushed it for some time. Okie dokie. So there we go. I think people are coming to the server. Oh, so in the new player base, I mean the player base wanted to play on the server, but they really couldn't because of the old players. And there's another issue. I think the players who play isn't really like that much of a threat to new players, because basically we can only do to them this much, and we can cheat a bit, travel a bit, but we want new players to come. What's really the issue on that server, on this server, is that, as I've mentioned, mods were abusing powers, and from the beginning there were people with like fully enchanted swords, like 42k pants. You fucking couldn't kill them, you know. At the beginning of this server there was this player Sehan, and I think he or she actually is playing it still. We used to kill him, her. I'm just gonna refer to this player as him. He has, I mean, it has a girl avatar, but I don't know. Who can though? Like most of the weeb guys are putting anime girls in the avatars. So, okay, so basically this Sehan was a person me and my clan fought at the beginning, and we've lost. Even though we had god apples, even though we had Jack's armor and swords and everything, he basically had gear from a moderator, and basically he had an armor which made him invincible. It's that. And I'm not whinging, you know. It's the truth. I think I have screenshots of that fight somewhere. Perhaps I will edit them in the video. Oh, well, we're almost there, you know. Yeah, we've built one of the outposts relatively close to spawn. Yeah, escaping from spawn is pathetically easy. That's right. But I wonder if the world reset is actually gonna accomplish what they want to accomplish, or is it gonna be opposite? Because I'm considering really not playing on the server anymore, even though it's fun, you know, and I like the community here. I like the vibe. I think the server's home, but for whatever reason, I just couldn't get myself around the notion that this reset is being done so that mods can maintain their power. And because basically what's happened, by the way, is that me and my friend Creeper we raided some base. Basically we raided someone's base, and it turned out to be a mod's base. Yeah. And this mod got so fucking angry, and he basically threatened to kill me. I mean, in the game, but it's bullying. Like, he was... Oh, no, well, wait, no. The story was, I raided some mod's base, and then this mod raided another mod's base, and that mod he raided wrote to me and said, why did you raid his... Why did you raid his base? You know, and... Okay. And he said, "I'm just gonna kill you." I said, but why? And he said, "You won't be needing your items on the server anyway." Oh, look, I wouldn't do anything to you after the reset, but right now I'm gonna bully your ass because I'm a mod and I can. Now, was it really up to it? Enjoy your last day, sheep. We won't be meeting again. Okay, so basically, yeah, I just acted, you know, like that mod. In the end, he didn't kill me because I logged off, and he was basically, when I returned, he was basically like, "Oh, I'm letting you go free." Okay. Well, thank you, mod. But yeah, that's an example of bullying. And the same mod, by the way, that was a cool action. Like, there was a day where when cheats were being enabled on the server, and I've been just flying around, you know, spawn killing people. Yeah, I was doing that because basically you have to do it sometimes. I've been flying around spawn killing people, and I have to admit, I've been doing it for like 30 minutes or an hour. And then appeared this guy, this Spoxy kid, I think his name was. Oh, by the way, why am I eating fish? I just enjoy fish, you know? I like them. And I have tons of them since I roll. Oh, I'm gonna show you my trident, by the way. Oh no, I'm gonna do that at the base, actually. So, yeah, I've been spawn killing with my friend from the Templars, and the Templars were out in force, and then came a guy, this Spoxy kid, and he began chasing me. Just like that, he appeared out of fucking nowhere and began chasing me. So what did I do? I knew I can't really fight this guy. I know that, but well, I basically turned on my fly mode and I flew away because I didn't want to lose all my stuff, you know. And since cheating was allowed on the server that day, it was okay. Although suddenly a mod asked me to stop flying. And he said it isn't allowed. I mean, I wasn't flying, I was like long jumping on the water. It kind of looked like flying, but it wasn't flying, really. Like, not in the sense that he meant it. Okay. So basically, he asked me to stop flying. And I said, why? And he teleported me back to the guy who was chasing me. And it was kind of suspicious that he is doing that to me at that very moment, since I've been flying around for like hours that day. And he kept teleporting me back to apparently his friend. And I basically quit the server. And then he added me on Discord and said, "You can go back now, he's gone. The person that was chasing you is gone. But beware, my clan is hunting you." And I said, "Oh, you have a clan?" And he said, yeah, I have a guild. But you're a moderator." And he said, yeah, but I have a guild and they don't like you. I said, okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna show you one of my outposts right now. You can't see it right now because it's in the clouds. I called this one the Olympus outpost. I think it has a nice ring to it. You couldn't see it on the X-ray, not really. I mean, you could if you went to the base of this mountain here. As you see, it's well hidden. I mean, some people have clouds turned off. I mean, how do we even clouds off? Okay, I think now you can see it. But to be honest, who really looks at the world like this? I think most of the people just go like this, and it's kind of a psychological warfare too, you know. I could conceal it more, but I didn't want to. Okay, so basically I'm gonna turn the clouds on because fancy clouds. Oh, that's a fancy cloud. And I'm gonna show you how to get there because it's not so easy. I mean, you could say that that's easy. And our outpost for the week that it was standing. Oh, it's not our main base, by the way. Our outpost was standing for like a week. It stood for a week without being discovered. And it got discovered, but it doesn't matter since we're kind of a strong clan, so we could defend it. Okay. So we're gonna approach from the side. You can actually enter. Oh, we're not gonna the dirt underblock thing. Okay, that's where I kept my skeleton horse. I didn't care. I just dug underneath this mushroom here. Wasn't very sneaky, but we didn't care at the time. Okay, so I'm gonna make this last climb here. Oh, by the way, there's an anvil. There's where we used to fish. I mean, when you look at it, it's kind of obvious that people were AFK fishing here, but who cares right now? Okie dokie. I actually wonder if there is anyone who's gonna join me. Okay, so basically, there we have it. So, there's an entrance to our garden. When you approach it like that, you don't really see it. And who would fucking care for like a big old mountain like that? But there's a Templar garden. We used to have a sugar cane plantation here, but I thought roses will be good. Goodbye, garden. I'm probably seeing you for the last time. I mean, I have the word download, but well. So. So, the first floor, it was our, how would you say it in English? Wait a second. It was our storage unit, yeah. We used to store blocks here because who's X-raying for blocks anyway? So there were diamond blocks here. Of course, we took them all. I can actually show you how it looked like. Like, let's say, it looked like this. It was all filled with diamond blocks. Just because, you know, if you needed something, because basically boxes were not allowed at the base because they were too easy to track. Okie dokie. For some reason I can't really fast swim. Okay, the enchanting room, I'm gonna recreate it for you. Basically, I'm gonna take one of my shulkers out. Okie dokie. So we need 15. I'm actually gonna place all of them. I don't care anyway, since it's gonna be gone. Okie dokie. So, the book shulker. Okie dokie. And the thing about these blocks is that no one's really searching for them anyway. The only thing you could see on the X-ray is this book floating around, but we had a rule that didn't allow keeping anything like that in the base. So we basically would just take it with us, you know, when we went up. And for our final stage at the Olympus outpost. The Olympus outpost. It's kind of dark in here, but we all had visibility cheats. There is to be a farm here. That's the basement. The basement of a tower, I know. Okay, there used to be beds here for the Templars. That's the Templar banner, you see. Chamber of Brothers. Templar Masters, Veteran Templar, Knight Templar, everything. All the info on the order in one place. Dear guests, you steal from the Templars, you deal with the Templars. You steal from the Templars, you deal with the Templars. Okay, so that's where we kept all our stuff. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a bit of a soundtrack for you here. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. So, there's Templar Base. Go and see. Come and see. Okay, but well, yeah, that's the Olympus outpost because it's on a fucking mountain, so we called it Olympus. That's nice view from here. Yeah, Sky Tower of Templars, overworld outpost, because basically this is one of our 2 overworld bases. And Speedy is gonna be gone soon. Yeah, rules. No chests, no additional craft or furnace. I couldn't type craft because of the limit. Don't leave anything. X-ray can easily find Proximilian. That's me, by the way. Oh. Hello. Hello. Hello! Okie dokie. So basically, well, the exit on the other side, I'm gonna just show you. Oh, I love this place, really. While it lasted. It was so cool of a base. But everything passes, you know. Everything changes and everything ends. Oh, by the way, it's someone's stuff. Ah yeah, it's one of the members' stuff I've left here because he basically died, like, just like that. I'm gonna eat some of his apples, I think he wouldn't mind. I'm just gonna... Ah, shit. And I'm just gonna throw around diamond blocks. And diamonds! Okay, how about I'm gonna just show you some of my stuff. It's not... I have nothing fancy really because I worked for everything. I have an elytra. I used to have something here. Wait a second. Oh yeah, that's my trident. It's pretty cool. I think this is the perfect trident. I mean, I hate Riptide. Oh, we have a beacon. Oh, wow! I think we're gonna fire the Templar beacon for the last time. And that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the end, guys. So, I'm gonna play stall one more time. And I'm gonna scram from the server forever. I'll never set foot in this place again. In its current state, of course. How do I get there? Is there a trick? Okie dokie. I'm just gonna stand at the top of the tower and listen to the beautiful music. I don't want to see them. Okay. You know what? Actually, oh fuck. I'm actually gonna build the pyramid just for the sake of it. And I'm gonna see the beacon of the Templar Tower for the last time. It's not that shulker. Okay, so perhaps it's that shulker, this one. I don't know. I don't remember because I'm so fucking confused right now by what's happening to this. Oh wait, what the fuck is just in the ender chest? Oh shit, the lag. Whoa, did you see that? I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna make it full iron. Whoa, what did I do? What? Okay. Okie dokie. So it has to be like this, I think. Is that right? Yep, that's right, baby. Wait, I already had that advancement. Doesn't matter, I guess. And it's gonna be the beacon of hope, of the lost hope for the server. Okay, so that's a bit of a history I've showed you. Oh, there's an Ender Dragon head here. I'm just gonna show you. It's gonna take long for this trident to return since I've like cast it away entirely. And because of the lag too. If it's not coming back, perhaps it's all the better. You see the dragon heads there. Oh, as I said, I'm just gonna go and see. I'm leaving this place. I have the world download, so I don't care, but it was nice while it lasted. I'm just gonna play stall for one last time. I'm sentimental, okay? Don't judge me for it, I'm sorry. Oh, the last sleep in my bed. Okie dokie. Down we go. Long dive. You can still hear the music. That's cool. I didn't invite any of my Templar friends with me to play with me, but oh, my Hyperion's off. But the thing is, I just wanted to do it myself, really. Impaling 5 and it sucks so much. Oh god. You have to hit the skeleton 3 times. What the fuck? Creeper, blow me. Okay. So yeah, that's the Sky Tower of Templars going online for the last time. I actually hope someone will come there and see this. Sun is rising. The demons are gone. Thank you guys for joining me on this trip. It was cool. And remember, always believe in your clanmates. Ah, it's so beautiful. I'm actually gonna show you a bit more if you want to stay with me. Okay, let's see.
I know I've let you down. I've been a fool to myself. I thought that I could live for no one else. But now, through all the hurt and pain, it's time for me to respect the ones you love me more than anything.
So as the dawn comes, the Templars are gone. And gone forever, probably. Unless we decide to play on the new server. But as the sun rises, I say goodbye to this base. See you again soon. Or never.